Hello guys, welcome to the 5th module of this course. In this module, I will be showing you how to join the side extension and how to attach the pockets. In attaching the side extension, I have two pieces I cut out in the previous episode, which is here. So one is going to be for one side and the second one will be for the other side. So in doing this, here is the bodice, this is the right side, and here is the wrong side. So I will be turning the bodice to be right side facing the right side. The right side of the front panel facing the right side of the back panel, like so. So this is the front panel and this is the back panel. So I will align this like so. Then I will be pinning the edges together and I will make sure my notch points meet properly. So waist point to waist point. Okay, you can see what I have here, and I will stop this on the waist level. So I'm stopping the pinning on the waist level. Then I will be repeating the same process on the other side. So guys, now I have both sides pinned, as you can see, this side and the other side. So the next step is to take this to my sewing machine and I will be stitching with 1 inch of seam allowance I added. So I will stitch from the armhole point and I will stop on the waist point, and I will be repeating the same process on the other side. So guys, now I have this stitched off the camera, and this is what I have after stitching. I stitched from the armhole point to the waist point, and on the other side as well, I stitched from the armhole point to the waist point. Okay, and on the right side, this is what I have. Can you see what I have? Then the next step is to attach the side extension. In attaching the side extension, I have two pieces here, so I will be doing this one after the other. This is the right side of my side extension and this is the wrong side. The right side is the part I ironed out. You can see what I have. So now I will be positioning this, the right side facing the right side of my side extension facing the right side of the bodice. I'm attaching this to the opening I have by the side. You can see what I have. So this is going to start from the waistline downwards to the hemline. That was why I stitched this part first before attaching the extension. So here is the two sides, one for the front and one for the back. Okay, so I will position this like so. The right side facing the right side. So this is not going to start exactly on the waist point. So I will take this upward about 1 inch above the waist point, and I will pin the edges together. So can you see what I have? Now I have one segment of the extension pinned together with the front panel, and I will be pinning the second segment to the back panel. So this is the front panel, this is one segment of the extension piece, and this is the second segment of the extension piece. Then I will be pinning this together with the back panel. So guys, now I have both sides pinned together, as you can see. Can you see what I have? This is for the front side and this is for the back side, and the extension is going to be in between the front and the back panels, like so. So now I will be taking this to my sewing machine I will be stitching from the beginning of the extension point, which is 1 inch above the waist point. So I will be stitching from here downward to the hemline, and I'm stitching with half of an inch seam allowance. I added 1 inch of seam allowance on the bodice, so I will be sharing the 1 inch for the bodice and for the extension. So that was why I'm using half of an inch. So I will be stitching with half of an inch on this side and half of an inch on this side. So after stitching, then I will be repeating the same process on the other side with the second piece of the extension. So guys, this is what I have after stitching. So you can see what I have on both sides. So I have the extension in between the front and the back panels, and on the right side, this is how it looks like. So you can see the waistline, you can see what I have downward to the hemline, and on the other side as well, I have the same thing. The next thing I will be doing is to trim off the excess I have on the extension. You can see I have the extension longer than the main bodice, so it is better to have it more than less. It is better you have the extension longer than the bodice, so you'll be able to trim it off. So I will trim this off, and I will trim off the other one as well. Then I will give this a very good press. I will take it to my ironing board. I will open up the seam allowance I have inside by the side. From the armhole point to the waist point, I will open it up like so, and I will give it a press. Don't forget, I told you you have to be very close to your ironing board when constructing a male C&S garment. So I will give this a press. I will open it up. On the other side as well, I will open up the seam allowance, so which is this. I will open it up and give it a press. So after which, I will go to the right side, and I will give this a press as well. So after doing all this, then I will be back to show you the next step. So guys, now I have the side pleated as I said. So this is what I have after pleating. Can you see what I have? If I open it up, I'll have it like so. So after pleating, I have it like so, and I also open up the seam allowance I have at the upper part. So now this is how the wrong side looks like. So you can see on the wrong side I have a box pleat, and on the right side I have an inverted pleat. Can you see what I have? Then I trimmed off the excess I have on the extension at the lower part. So now I have all the edges equal. Okay, now that I have all this done, the next step is to attach a pocket to my male C&S garment.